Gigantomachia is a problem. The speed is a problem. The chaos is a problem. All for One is a problem. Dabi is a problem. And here you are. I know you want to be hopeful, but damn it, there was a reason Dark Deku existed. What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Dave Reviews. And today we're going to be going over My Hero Academia chapter 327 titled Rest. Yes, this motherfucking Deku needs some rest. Last chapter. Look, man, Stain. I love Stain. He is personally one of my favorite characters next to Dabi. Like, the whole shift, or shit don't get real. Or shit didn't get real until Stain made an appearance. He wasn't even like in that many like episodes and chapters, but like his ideology and whatnot like just rang through and just shifted motherfucking everything. And then this motherfucker comes back, gives All Might a pep talk, and then the rain that was there just divides and leaves and disperses after he says his motherfucking speech and monologue. Says, nah, motherfucker, it's like the embers that you left behind is gonna be enough to fuel the fires of the next motherfucking generation. And said, then when you done with that bullshit, take this motherfucking information and you come find me, Stain, the hero killer that's murdered 40 motherfucking heroes. Fight it out like we should have been. You ain't met me in your prime. That's fine. You better gather up your motherfucking strength and come find me, son. Only a real one take me out. And you the realest of the real. Nah, Stain is the real deal. But hopping into the chapter, it says set the temp to a toasty 42 degrees Celsius. Heat that bath. Oh yeah, they're getting Deku in there. It's like, nah, bro, we go. Everybody's like, we gotta get him a bath, bro. This nigga stink. You stink. Sure, strip him down. Lather, rinse, repeat. Nah, man, they're cleaning the shit out of him, bro. And up. And he's there. And Deku, yeah, he looks real refreshed, man. And I'm happy to see it. Says, actually, before that, like, when Deku falls asleep, those messages are gonna get this motherfucker a good talking to. It's like, hey, motherfucker. Hey, listen, you strong. We get it. But if your ass ever run up out of here and just ignore us like that, we gonna beat your ass in here, alright? It's like, we grown ass motherfucking people in here. Don't you just walk away from me. We ain't All Might. We ain't All Might. Alright, we can actually do some shit. Using our powers that you show us some motherfucking respect. It says, most things in the world can be solved with a good bath. Says, you trying to fill the tub with dirt? Scrub his skin raw with a wire brush and industrial strength cleanser first. Good Lord, Bakugo. Said, gotta mind the instructions in the suggested amount though. Says, even after the grand apology, alas, nothing has changed. Says, try to be better, man. Says, be better. I'm still aiming for number 1. Haven't given up on that. Which still makes all of you my rivals. Including you, Deku Izuku. I'll call him by his name. I mean, he's got you now after the apology. I mean, yeah, it's true. Too challenging? Deku is fine, Kacchan. Aw, yeah, just keep it how it was, bro. Don't make it weird. Says, I don't know the meaning of challenging. Says, still, that desire to improve is a good thing, right? Let's use this chance to beat Bakugo at his own game. Fat chance. Just the building. I mean, it's ominous looking, bro. It's ominous looking. 1A Alliance. Says, where's Uraraka? Already snoozing. Her and a few others crashed as soon as that sense of relief hit. Says, oh right. Says, I'm so grateful to all of you. And I'm really sorry for the trouble. Yeah, that stuff about One for All. We got your message. Said, the shock's kind of worn off since we read that letter from you. But still, I wish you had told Hawks to answer his phone. Said, going from quirkless to a top tier power, that couldn't have been easy. What does it feel like? I mean, that's the question I have. It just feels like power. It feels like power. It says, literally bone-breaking power, as we know. Showed us like Midoriya must be exhausted. So let's let him sleep. It's like, yeah, just listen. We can ask this motherfucker questions later, right? Says, y'all kind of sounded like my dad. All Alright, about powers and shit. Alright, I'm not trying to hear this shit right now, alright? I still want to be number one. Fuck that guy. He said, why else did we drag him back here? Said, did you just naturally make an appearance doing that pose? Yes, he did, because he's a badass. Now shut your mouth. Deku says, I'm okay. Don't know if I could really fall asleep just yet. Says, rate my pose. Expulsion out of 10. Damn. Says, why not? Says, I treated All Might pretty horribly. Yes, you did. And haven't seen him since. Like, Stain could have murdered him if he wanted to. But whatever. Says, I can't sleep until I apologize, but he's not picking up his phone. And Shoto just points at him, and this dude looks like a fucking ghost and a sinister creature outside of his window. Says, I am here to say sorry for being so little help, Midoriya kid. Said, that's crazy. You've always done so much for me, All Might. You think we could get a mighty apology of our own since you left us in the dark and just bounced? This ain't about y'all, though. No, it ain't about y'all. Deku, you understand? Now, clearly you don't. No, you shut up. You leave us alone. Says, the battle that will decide it all is close at hand. Says, I'm no longer an active player on the board. I had convinced myself of that. Stain. Says, so I am sorry for any anxiety I may have caused. I'll skip the details, but I acquired new intel. Says, I'll crawl through the mud, if that's what it takes, to join this fight with them. And then he says, and we'll have some answers soon enough. It's nearly time to muster all our forces. He says, to join this fight with them, to follow these kids, wherever that inner flame leads them, to see them along on that journey. Said, these days my own body limits how much I can contribute, but even so, Deku says, All Might, those Tonkatsu bento boxes gave me the strength to go on. I got all messed up because I didn't have you around, so together, okay? We shall protect all we hold dear. All Might says, I'll show these kids I can catch up to the heights they've reached. He says, thank you. Says, on that note, I must depart. What? Where? Why? To join Endeavor's group. I have yet other matters to attend to. Says, tell him to at least send an email. Says, of course. Said, you mad or something? Angry on me? The Slamzler says, only racked with concern. Says, so Endeavor and the other heroes aren't joining us here at UA. I mean, they got shit to do. There's still villains out there. They still gotta find this motherfucker all for one before they find him. Which is very close at hand. Very, very close at hand. Says, he'd rather not be around other people if he doesn't have a good reason to. Because of the threat Dabi presents. I mean, that's multiple times. I'm coming for Deku, he's going for Endeavor. And it's like, really, anything that Endeavor holds dear or wants to protect, I'm going to burn that shit to motherfucking ashes. Just because, fuck that guy. Says, because of the threat Dabi represents. Besides, it's not like this whole affair forced a change of heart and all the evacuees staying here. You're right. Says, oh, his nerves have calmed at last. Is he sleeping? Just passed out on the couch, bruh. Says, given that I'm Dabi's brother and Endeavor's son, I think I'm also still viewed as a concern. Yes, you are. That's some heavy family drama, dude. Must be eating you up inside even though you didn't do anything wrong. Says, in a way I did. Obsessed with the blood in my veins, I lost sight of my origin. Says, but I've changed, and I'm going to prove it. Until nobody has to worry about me anymore. Good on you, Shoto. Good on you. I'm glad to see that you have hope in your eyes. But Dabi's rage reigns supreme. Says, what a man's man. Making my tear ducts cry, uncle over here. Says, all the evacuees haven't necessarily had a change of heart. Yeah, I guess not. But hey, how about this? Now, I'm not saying the situation's the same, but what the hell's happening? She just drags people over to her. Says, what gives? Cut that out. Says, oh my. Says, what is it, Jiro? Remember that other times some people were less than thrilled about us and our status, if we're trying to reassure people and bring smiles to their faces, I just might have an idea. Is it another fucking concert, bruh? Are y'all gonna do another band shit? Because you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should be on guard. You should be on guard. Oh, hell. Says, like last time at the Culture Festival, let's show them everything we're made of. You know, the only time or the only reason that didn't get fucked up is because of Deku. Because Gentleman was coming. And he was going to fuck up all of that. But Deku stopped that. Because he went to the supermarket and he ran upon this motherfucker just like, bruh, I'm just going to have to phase you in the street, bruh. Didn't even get the call. Just going to have to phase you right here. I'm putting pieces of the puzzle together. You got to go. But now, because I don't even know how many people knew about that. But now, y'all like, yeah, in the midst of all this this chaos and when we should be on high alert or whatnot, yeah, we want to boast of the people's spirits and whatnot. But you know what? Deku is here now. Target on his back and all. And what you decide to do, throw a fucking show. As opposed to, nigga, All Might just said, we need to bolster our forces. Get on guard. You want to throw a fucking party. If Deku was awake right now, he'd be like, oh no. I get it, but no. No. The fact that I'm asleep right now, cool. Because I thought y'all could keep up. That don't mean y'all let y'all motherfucking guard down. Since we pulled it off once, didn't we? Since that's true. Because it's not only about bringing it all back the way it was. We gotta work to make the world a better place than before. And we'll do it together. Going beyond and all. Deku just passed out, bro. This shit looks silly. This shit looks silly. This shit looks silly. Knowing that in the background, it is All For One and All For Shigaraki. If you watch the anime, All For Shigaraki, so far, and his motherfucking nigga just prowl, just basic forms, being unleashed and unhinged mentally. Nigga, he's a problem. And here Gigantomachia is a problem. The speed is a problem. The chaos is a problem. All For One is a problem. Dabi is a problem. And here you are. I know you want to be hopeful, but damn it, there was a reason Dark Deku existed. There was a reason he was out here, because he understood some things. Whatever the first and second told him. It was like, yeah, no, nigga. This motherfucker All For One is real. And you need to start. The look in his eyes, bro. The look in his eyes. It just don't fade that easy. Nah, fam, no. If Deku was awake right now, where's Bakugo? Bakugo ain't in this shot. Bakugo is he? Was he? No, he was. Come on, Bakugo. You supposed to know better than that. There's a reason the professional heroes are still out and about. Hawks and Blue Genius, Best Genius says, with Garaki in custody, they've compared his polygraph-based testimony about Shigaraki's growth rate to the results of the Nomu research over at Central Hospital. It's tough to predict how long it'll take the upgrades to fully adhere in a living subject, but both Garaki and Central Hospital are saying he needs at least 2 full months of rest before he achieves completion. How long has it been? That info also squares with testimony from the assassins Deku captured. All For One's trying to get his grubby mitts on One For All before Shigaraki's body is perfected. Whatever he's scheming. Bro, what is this chaos in the ocean, bro? It says, if we're looking at a date 2 full months after the attack on Tartarus, that gives us 1 more month of wiggle room to make our move and take the fight to All For One and Shigaraki. But what if that's what he wants you to think? Even if that's not the case, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, because everything still falls into place because he's masterminding everything. So that's what we thought. Oh. oh. All Might was given some intel by that mad zealot of his, Stain. Security records from Tartarus, to be exact. Along with what's basically a deranged love letter to All Might. Stain wasn't planning to hand over that intel to anyone but the main man himself. I said that last chapter. Let me see if I can read this motherfucking note. Only a true hero may act as the recipient of this information. That disqualifies who dare false mantles and act solely out of the contempt, self-interest. All Might is the only hero worthy of my respect. All Might is the only one worthy of ending my life. Now more than ever, the masses cry out for the unshakable sense of justice he embodies. That rare absolute justice. The world has grown dark, indeed, which is precisely why the symbol of peace must stand, and the vanguard, and lead us all to something more society, more information. What, yo, this nigga Stain, bro. No, it is a deranged love letter. No, bro, no. But GG, it was in his blade. The information was in the blade, bro. It's on that SD disc. This motherfucker Stain is out here. Holy crap. Yeah, I told you he wasn't trying to get that letter to nobody else but All Might, bro. That sounds fucking insane. But at the end of the day, that intel, yeah, because if that intel counters the intel that they had for All For One, I'm like, yeah, because if that's the case, y'all were on the wrong road. But if he set y'all on the right path, you might have a real motherfucking chance, because they seem like they're on the move. Says, who would have thought that the hero killer would end up a hero ally? I mean, who would have thought that you, Endeavor, would not be an asshole? But here we are. But that's the end of the chapter, guys. Oh, this nice bubbly shit's cool, but come on, son. With the imposing and impending threat of doom and destruction, I don't see a concert as the way to go. And there is a motherfucking spy somewhere. There's a traitor somewhere in there. It's like, oh, they ain't let they guard that, and they're having a whole motherfucking show. Now's the time, because they clearly think that we're motherfucking playing. But nah, guys, that's the end of the chapter. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check out some of the other content on the channel. That's it. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.